Okay, traders, welcome back. This is the second video that I've made on candlestick formations at 4-hour zones. This one is, like it says on the screen, we're talking about here reversal formations on the 4-hour, 1 hour, and a 30-minute. Okay, so the basic principle is when we come down to these zones, there is just as much as we can maybe see a breakout. We can also see that price will reverse here because, I don't know, GBP USD is buying at this area for the last, I don't know, couple of days. It's a good price to get in, and so basically price reverses and moves in the opposite direction. Occasionally when you're trading the range, when price actions, you know, consolidating or not trending, then you may also see that we can take these trades for maybe a period over a week where you're selling back into the range from the top and buying back into the range from the bottom. Okay, so it's the basic same principle here that I've been teaching you throughout the whole course. Okay, we're paying attention to the candlesticks and we're also paying attention to the wicks of the candles. Okay, so on the 4-hour here, you can see that price has come down, started to wick, okay, which gives a slight indication that you know, selling activity is slowing down, stopping. We then got a 4-hour candle which kind of stalls and doesn't do anything, and then we've got the next 4-hour candle which is the reversal candle. All right, so as the price comes down, it's basically the same principle. We've got the 3-pin point, or the 3-point pin, I don't know what you want to call it, but it's the 3-pin method. Okay, so we're looking at a low here, a lower low, and a higher low. Okay, and as we create this wick at the top here, once you've got confidence in finding this formation at the correct levels, price will come down, it will reject, it may close below. Okay, that's not a problem, may close below, but what we're looking at here is that the wick is not coming past the, I suppose you could call this a stop run wick, or it's just a wick at the end of the day. When then price opens up on the next 4-hour, and this this may be 6 till 10, and then 10 till 2, and then 2 till 6. So this may be the New York session that you trade this more often than not, because of the time scale it takes on the 4-hour to get this process to play out. All right, so price comes down, wicks. This wick goes a little bit lower, doesn't come up past the candle, the previous 4-hour candle then, and then as price comes down again, 2 o'clock maybe, opens, comes down, doesn't get past this wick here. Okay, and then price starts moving up, entry on the high of the previous candle, and then again price should, I'd say probably 7.5 times out of 10, it should move towards your take profit pretty quickly. On the 1 hour, okay, again it starts to become more choppy. There's more candles involved. The first candle may come down and reject, the second one can just hover and we get like a stalling motion. Okay, the next one will come down and it will just take any liquidity that was laying behind here, and then again we're starting to look for that process where price starts to move up. So we got this long bearish candle, maybe it hasn't got a wick to the top. Okay, I think in some instances that's actually key, because there's no more room for it to move up to here. So the next couple of candles would normally go up and form the wick. If there's a candle without a wick, generally that wick gets created on candles down the line. So price comes down, maybe it stalls for a couple of hours, nothing happens, moves down again, just takes or collects some orders here from whoever's trying to get in long too early, starts to move back up, and then follow the wicks up. Okay, 1, 2, 3, you've got 3 confirmations here of higher highs. Okay, so we've got higher high, higher high, this isn't quite a high high, maybe that wick's a little bit higher, and then we've got the higher high. Okay, higher low, and then we've got entry point here, and generally once this accumulation has occurred, again you should move towards your take profit pretty quickly. When we move over to the 30-minute, we may maybe I haven't added enough candles here, but we're generally looking at the same sort of process. The price comes down, starts to slow down, the candle bodies start getting smaller, okay, and then we may get a spike back up, okay, which is where the selling activity is obviously, it's come to an end. We may close back above the 4-hour zone. Next candle may come slamming back down just to collect some orders, just to confuse people what's going on. Next candle respects the high, okay, so we're still moving up. Once we've got this bullish close here, and again, it needs to be correct time of day, so high volume periods of the day really. So London between, I'd say between 6 and 10, and between 1. Preference for me is from 2 o'clock, because that's when the new 4-hour candle closes, opens. So you got 1 o'clock New York open, then you've got 2 o'clock, and between 2 and 3 o'clock the New York Stock Exchange opens as well. So you've got the new 4-hour open of the 4-hour candle, right? And then you've also got the New York Stock Exchange opening, where between 2 and 3 o'clock there's a lot more volume coming into the market, okay? So as long as these wicks are respecting each other, okay, you can put your stop loss below here, you can put it below here, you can put it below here, and if you want to be more aggressive, wait for this entry candle to form, and when it pulls back, put your stop loss below it and your entry as price is moving through. But I'd certainly be more along the lines of putting it under the previous 30-minute candle, just so that you're protected, if not even lower down, all right? Entry on the breakout, as I've gone through many times in this course, and then again, price should normally move very quickly, at least to a position where you can get to break even, or where you can take your profit at 2R or whatever it may be. Okay, so again, I'll put this PDF in the channel for you to print off and keep to one side. Any questions on anything that's going on here, just hit me up in the chat rooms or get in touch via DM. We can go through it in live sessions as well, that's not a problem. But for now, it's the end of the video. See you in the next one.